The essence of constructor is in its technique. In more detail, it is the fulfillment of a freeform design. The Mercedes-Benz Museum is also known as famous parametric design architecture. Both the internal organization, such as double helix and outward expression, represent to the entire design issue of the museum. However, the shape of these freeform curved surfaces actually present many critical problems in the practice. Not only museums, but all parametric design architectures faced into budget and time problems. In the case of the difficulty of construction, the first is mathematical complexity. That is hard to define in curved surfaces consisting of free curves of various curvature. The second is restriction of realization, because it can't be constructed as the designed prototype like 3D digital tool programming. The third is the irregular surface unit. The format, according to the irregular unit, is tailored to each 3D curve structure. There are time problems that need to be produced directly. And also, due to non-reuse problems, there are budget problems. Other problems include the overwhelming deviation of this cost, the lack of design of construction collaboration, and the lack of technology at the time. However, freeform buildings serve as landmarks within a country or region. Therefore, in Stuttgart, the Benz Museum was built as freeform building. The Benz Museum attracted many visitors every year. When using planar form, there is a limit to represent curved shapes. However, the development of technology have made it possible to produce smoother curves. One of them is Linus curvature analysis. It could analyze the curvature of all forms. Benz Museum also used a curved form using a CNC machine to implement the freeform design. Among the various CNC cutting methods, the Benz Museum used the waterjet cutting method. Let's look at the next video. First, draw the desired shape and set the direction of the CNC machine. Also, the water pressure can be adjusted according to the material. The cutting angle can be tilted up to 60 degrees. It is possible to freely express the shape of a curved shape. Format for large curved concrete surfaces is subdivided into segments that are fabricated off-site from sheets of plywood. The exposed concrete finish work needs to have a high quality exposure surface compared to the normal concrete finish. The construction process of exposed concrete finish work is briefly as follows. Prefabricated formworks are positioned on the building site. And then, formwork panels with a watertight coating are laid out over the prefabricated formwork. Then, placing of reinforcement is made to reinforce the tensile strength of concrete. The entire mechanical services, such as lighting fitting, electrical cables, and pipes, are built into the concrete to avoid distracting visitors. This process is as follows. If we look at the side of the curved form, brace frames are supported to transfer concrete pressure into the substructure and foundation. When concrete is casted in this formwork, the pressure at the bottom increases over time due to the fluid pressure of the concrete that is not hardened. If the formwork does not withstand increased pressure, it will cause failure. The construction company solves this problem as follows. The bolts and plastic cones are used when assembling formwork. Insert tie bolts at regular intervals, pass the cone, and fix the formwork. This prevents the formwork failure. After tie bolt installation is complete, the concrete will be casted. This results in the following exposed concrete surfaces. If you take a closer look, you can see the following holes. This hole is caused by removing the inserted cone during the bolt installation. If this hole is left intact, it may increase the risk of corrosion on the rebar and cause fracture. To prevent this, a filling process is carried out. We are studying 5th time, Construction 2. Today, we focused on formwork. Next week, we will be studying the 6th part, Construction 3. Today, our reference. Thank you for listening.